The region of Pain Ridge is a mountainous area of dark black sharp peaks, nearly barren of life. Growing from the peaks are a series of stony barbs that cover the surface. They are twisted pieces of stone shaped by magic and corruption. While terrible on their own, worse are the bleeding stones that ooze a red liquid. Called pain stones, touching the fluid sends anyone into spasms of sharp pain. The fluids even emit a radius of pain extending dozens to hundreds of feet, rendering any who enter the aura into fits of crippling agony. Great windstorms blow through the region, howling with rage, turning the sky angry and hostile with dark, fierce clouds. The energy of the storms gets so violent, the sky shatters, and through the cracks, even greater storms blow through from other dimensions, sometimes sending gusts of winds across the mountains into hundreds of miles per hour. They can knock climbers off the cliffs, sending them to be impaled on the thorny stones, leaving corpses littered across the landscape, or outright kill travelers with storms of deadly energy. Despite the cracked sky, the feds still do build towns in the region, erecting them inside caves where the wind and pain stones cannot reach them. From there, they burrow deeper into the rock to explore the many tunnels that run through the mountains. Deeper still, explorers can find healing stones, blue, glowing rock that generates a healing effect for anyone who enters its radius. Some can even be used as wands of healing, delivering a series of healing doses before the stone loses its aura and crumbles into dust. In some cases, the water becomes enchanted from the stones, and soaking in the pools for an hour is the equivalent of drinking a healing potion. The largest pools are often owned by merchants who charge for soaks in the water, but at the hostile region of Pain Ridge, there's few other options for healing, and most pay the price. Within the depths, a slug-like beast known as life jellies roam the caves. They are large and glow an ethereal blue, with long tentacle stalks that they can use to cast healing spells on travelers or turn undead. They are friendly and often come to the aid of adventurers in need, showing themselves as protective creatures rather than hostile ones. They do not communicate with words, but understand the common tongue. They form no town, seeming to originate from normal cave slugs that became enchanted by the healing stone energies manifesting throughout the mountains. However, recently, death jellies have been seen in the depths, slugs enchanted by the pain rock fluids that have begun leaking into the caves. They glow a bright red, and their stalks deliver harm and death effects onto adventurers. They can animate the dead, and often after killing a group of travelers, turn their corpses into zombies, which follow them around, acting as guards. They are hostile, having only one singular intent, and that is to kill. Worst of all, though, is if a life jelly is killed by a death jelly, within a day they are turned into a death jelly themselves, and any healing stones touched by a death jelly's stalk transforms into a pain stone, only furthering the outbreak of death jellies across the mountains. For more information on the magical properties of pain and healing stones, please refer to the Geologist's Handbook on Magic Rocks by the Bunker Gnome Society.